Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? My name is djanonzt. We're back with WWE Champions, and we got another 6-star silver character gameplay preview video. And today we got Brutus Creed of the Creed brothers. I think this is the one. He's free for everyone this month, and we're gonna get a training ability up to blue gems do 60% more damage. That's big. Moves that generate trap gems will create 3 more trap gems. Green moves start with 2 more MP. That's the triple stack on a double stack there. But we're gonna start out with a triple red move set. So we got to get to 7 MP to start this sucker. But we're gonna make a 5x1 area into red, and then we're going to have a skip turn on here for 1 turn red, and then we have the torture rack submission, generate 37 random sub gems. Remaining sub gems turn into column break gems. So on the entourage here, we're going to start with Finn Balor for 2 red MP and 100% red move damage. Sting's going to give us 4 red MP. This is probably easier. Snoop Dogg's going to give us 40% red move damage. Chelsea Green's going to give us 30% red move damage. If you don't have Chelsea, use the Gobbledygooker. If you don't have the Gobbledygooker or Snoop, use like Angelo Dawkins. Use anybody for red move damage, or anybody for column break gem damage, or you could use a sub coach if you needed to. Whatever. On the title, I got double takedown 2 with a 50% move damage strap. And I got the NWO plate, so whenever we break 6 or more red gems, increase our red move damage by 75% for 2 turns. I don't even have an ultimate plate. I could put a defensive stance red on there. Doesn't matter for the sake of this video. You could put on any plate that says when you break red gems at the end of the turn, bust this many whatever color gems. You could put on something else if you wanted to. I just don't think I need it right now. So with our bells and whistles on, our skip move is actually hitting for 5 million damage. And this is at 6-star silver, so that's not super awful. We'll go ahead and hit this 5x1. And if you could find 1 red gem to pair off of that, that gets you 6. That'll set off the NWO plate. So the NWO plate would be active for 2 turns. See, that's 5.55 now. I can go ahead and hit the sub now. I can go ahead and hit the sub real quick. We'll see how he leaves. He's still stunned. We can hit this, but I don't want to blow the board. I don't want to blow the board just yet. I wanted to hit that stun again. I wanted to see, okay, 4.9. Anytime you need to reload, basically, you're going to just do that anyway, so. You could look for more MP. You have tour perks on, too. That's going to charge you more when you break normally, like for a tour. I could go ahead and hit this now. As long as you fill itself back up to that point, so you can hit it again next turn, you're always going to be good. We'll go ahead and hit the skip move there. It should be toast now. We'll go ahead, hit the sub, all good. That ought to do it. Alright, he's out of here. Look at that. Flawless him with the Creed. Now, that wasn't the fastest thing in the world, but it's got a stun and a sub, so you got a lot of protection there. You don't need the NWO plate. You could use the Gremlin ears for that or something. I mean, anything, really. And you're going to be good, but let's get out here and check out another moveset. Okay, we're going to do moveset number 2 here. We got 2 blues and a red, so the idea is we're going to hit this butterfly suplex, increase our red MP by 9. Then we're going to hit the torture rack submission, 37 random sub gems. We're going to leave behind the column break gems. And then we're going to hit the Brutus ball and make 37 column break gems into blue gems. That's our big cascade. So, I build feud builds, turn 1 ready builds. that you're going to use in the real world here. So obviously, you know, when you watch my videos, if you're doing a tour, you could do way more damage than that, right? But we don't build for tours because tours aren't as hard as competitive play. So that's why I build this way. So in order to get to 8 MP turn 1, you're going to need to put up 7 here. So I got 4 from Lawler. I got 2 from Dom. That's 6. 1 from Santa Hogan makes 7. Dom will also give us blue gem damage. Sammy will give us 30% blue gem damage, 30% blue move damage. If you don't have Sammy here, use anybody that you can get for blue gem damage there, okay? Now, another thing I'm going to show you. Another thing I'm going to show you that looks really fancy on paper. Come on, if this game would ever load. Okay? Ooh, look at this. Column break gems do 75% more damage. Blue gems do 60% more damage. From the other Creed brother. That looks like a match made in heaven, right? Well, wrong, kinda. Because if you're using a trainer slot on this, mind you, this also gives you 2 red MP, which isn't going to help you get your blue filled that you need. So, if you put this on and you don't have any perks, like, how you're going to have to get a match before you can even hit. So what would be the point? Like, if I put this on instead of Dom and I use Lawler, I'm only at 4. Now, I get it. It will work for this month, but in 2 months when your 99 MP goes away, are you going to use this on here still? How? I don't know. So I'm not going to use it on my build today. Because I'm not fluffing my numbers for us to look at for the next couple of months here. You know what I mean? But we're going to get this gem damage strap out here because this is definitely a gem damage build. So is this the hundo? Yeah. I usually have this done. I apologize for not having this done. Okay, so we're going to need a blue metal here. And then we're doing a sub and then turning all the gems to blue. So we're going to want to use the gremlin's ears. So we can get that blue gem damage buffed by 100%. We're doing sub and then blue. We're doing blues. And, I mean, we could use the Heartstopper plate on this build. Is it, am I dumb? Oh, there it is. So whenever we activate a blue move, increase our blue gem damage by 50% for a turn. So we're going to put all this on. And we're going to do this without his brother and without 99 MP. We're going to do, what is Brutus Creed going to actually look like in 2 months? So turn 1, we will have to do this. I'm just assuming I don't have 99 MP, so we'd do that. Okay? And then we would do this. And now we should be activated there. 37 column breaks into blue. Gremlin Ear should be hitting. Heartstopper should be hitting at least that one. And 9 million? 9 milli. $9 million ready to hit again. So that's a pretty decent cycle right there. We took him for like 12 million health through that cycle. And hit that again. That's going to do it. Old cannonball. That's definitely It's definitely very dependable. You're going to hit that sub. You're going to hit decent damage every turn in a row like that. So you're going to take at least 10 mil a turn. Mind you, this is 6-star silver. It's going to be a lot stronger at gold. And if you're using the 99 MP and not using trainers and that's going to hit way harder. But this is this is what it's actually going to look like for you in the future. So it's got one more thing left to look at. Let's get a look. Okay, for this one, I'm going to do more talking here, and we're not really going to go into it, but we want to look at triple purple, okay? We do have this Fireman's Carry Slam. We make 13 gems into 1 turn countdown that will deal some damage and gain 2 purple MP when activated. So basically, it'll refill all your purple moves if you could set these off. That's the point of this move, okay? In this move is choose 7 gems to make into red gems. If they're an acrobat, you'll deal 1,000,000 damage. Cool. You just basically use that to make a 5 match, and then you can get all those countdown gems to go off again, okay? That'll refill all your purple. So then you're going to hit a finisher, which is going to deal some good damage, and then about 1,000,000 bleed damage. You could buff that to the gills, okay? You could buff it to the gills in bleed damage, but if you're not in 99 MP, so in 2 months, when you watch this video, and look, you're going to have to get to 7 MP, which means you're not going to have any bleed trainers on. You're going to have a couple of bleed coaches, and your bleed is going to be substantially lower. All right? You could use the Eyes of Judgment plate with this, so when you make the countdown gems, it nerfs your opponent's MP, and then you never have to worry about anything. But in my mind, this is going to be one of those things I could show you and get you excited about some bleed damage today, and it's just not going to be worth it going forward. So if you want to use this move set, that's how you do it. Put down the countdown gems, make a 5 match here, swipe, let the countdowns go off, fills everything, hit your bleed damage, and you're done. So if you want to do that, do that. I just know when you use 2 MP trainers to hit this turn 1, it's not going to look very impressive no more. So take that with a grain of salt. And that's what I got for you for Brutus Creed today. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.